Hi everyone, good evening to you. Good to see you all, 19 of you here today. So we have with us AS, Chirag, H, Jalindra Shinde, Lina Patil, Neha, Nimisha, Pratik, Rajendra, Rupesh, Samruddhi, Sanchi, Shweta, Jay. Yes, good evening all of you. I hope I'm audible. Just let me know in the chat. Yes? All right, excellent. Thank you, Nimisha, Leena, Sanchi, Shweta. Thank you, thank you. All right, students. So, welcome again. So, this is our session number. Yes, good evening to you. Yes. This is session number 178. And as you know, every Sunday we are continuing with our series of, discussing about overseas education, top universities, courses, scholarships, so on and so forth. So, from the past few weeks, we have been running our series of successful students. So, the students, who were preparing with us, and then we help them get the admission and help them get the funding as well. So, one by one, they are coming in and sharing their experiences. So we've had some, quite popular courses and students. I think one in University of Chicago. Last session was a student who's going to study in ANU in Australia. Then few from UK, so on and so forth. We try to have variety of different courses. So same way we have our student with us, Prathamesh, who's going to go to Sydney very soon. He's going to study his mechanical engineering course and he has secured fully funded scholarships. So how he prepared with us, how he got in touch, what all things he had gone through, he will be sharing with you very soon. So just before we start, soon we will be starting our new IELTS batch for the students preparing for fall 2025 intake. And beyond that, generally, those students who have got offer letters right now and they want to apply, or those who don't have offers, but they want to know about the process, the next steps. Maybe you're targeting fall 25 or beyond that, whatever it is. We can, definitely help you and guide you in that aspect. So for sure, stay around for the whole session. We'll have a Q&A also at the end. I will be sharing my contact details so that you can get in touch directly. And any queries you have, you can put it in the chat so that we can address it a little bit later. If you have questions for Prathamesh also, he will be available to, answer any kind of doubts. Okay, so just to give a short background, so Prathamesh, in fact, was referred to us by one of our students, who was here last week. So he is a reference of a student, so one of our students, if you were last year, last week, if you were here, Ankita was here sharing her experience and she referred Prathamesh. So Prathamesh was her, I think, college batchmate or something. And he also wanted to go to Australia, but he just approached in the nick of time. So the entire journey of getting that offer letter, making sure we get it in time for the scholarship, making sure it is unconditional. At the same time, Prathamesh was working as well. So in that time, he is preparing his IELTS and all the other things which were required. So it is a truly incredible story. In fact, I had some doubts whether we would be able to complete it or not, but thanks to his cooperation and his efforts, we got it done. Right. So let me just hand over to him and I think he can explain it a little bit better. So Prathamesh, oh yeah, just before I do that, so in this short amount of time, not only did Prathamesh get offer letter for Sydney, but also for the number one university of Australia, which is Melbourne University. Let me just share that offer with you. So, so see, this is, I hope you can see this. Yeah, so this is his offer from Melbourne. This year he got it on 20th of June, and this was for his industrial engineering course. Again, for the Feb intake, and beyond that. all the other details and everything which is there. And then apart from this, he also got another offer. So the one which he is proceeding now with, so that is his Sydney offer letter. So this is his Sydney offer letter. Again, I think same day. Yeah, same day he got both the offers. So this is again professional engineering and all the other details, etc., etc. So he wanted to go to Australia. He targeted the top universities. He got admission in both, and then he will very soon proceed for the Feb intake for the course in Sydney. All right, so let me just hand over to Prathamesh. Yes, Prathamesh, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
All right, one second. All right, yes, go ahead, Prathamesh. Camera not on.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. Yeah, go ahead, Prathamesh.
Am I audible, sir? Properly?
Yes, yes. I hope he's audible. Rest of you, can you hear him clearly? Just post in chat. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go on.
So, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, first of all, good evening to everyone present over here, and I would like thank to Nirvet sir for giving me the opportunity so as to present what I have been through with all you guys. So, before starting this all, I would like to just tell you that I would not keep it, too much formal and all according to the format. I'm a bit comfortable with giving you all the details from the start, uh, exactly from how I completed my diploma towards this particular point where I'm going to Sydney a few months later. So as you can compare this with your stories as well, that if it is possible for me, so it is also possible for other students as well. So let me brief you about myself first. Myself, Prathamesh. I have completed my diploma and engineering in mechanical engineering. I've completed my engineering in the year 2022. After which I tried for gate examination for a year, but there was no such as better results. I'll say. After which I tried to get a job, and due to my family conditions and other stuffs, I had to. So I joined a small company which is a casting firm in Hingna MIDC. If there are students from Nagpur here, they might know it. So it was kind of hectic job, and throughout traveling 25 kilometers up and down regularly for almost a year. I had this thought of studying outside India, but some way or the other, I knew it that it wasn't possible due to all the funds required for a particular education or masters, that too in Australia, country like Australia. But eventually, I came up. This thing came up that the friend of mine, Ankita, who was here last week, so she gave in me some contacts of this firm that they can help you with all these things. So basically, when if it is comfortable, I'll try to keep it in English and Hindi and English mix so that everyone here gets comfortable. So the thing is like, after engineering, uh, I had an aim to go for masters and all, but that was the thing that if it's possible or not, I wasn't clear about it. So luckily, my friend Ankita, she was trying for this particular thing only. So ऐसे हुआ ऐसे कि उसको पता था कि उसको प्रॉपरली किस चीज़ों के थ्रू जाना है एंड हाउ शी हैज़ टू गेन दैट पर्टिकुलर कोर्स. So when I was struggling during my job, so she recommended कि you should visit Hemant sir and एक बार आप जाके उनको बताओ whatever problems or difficulties you were facing. बट द थिंग वाज दैट कि जब तक मैं अप्रोच कर पाता सर को, इट वाज क्वाइट टू लेट बिकॉज मैं सर से मिला ही 2024 के अप्रैल मंथ के अराउंड, विच वाज लाइक टू लेट for scholarship also, and too late for this for July intake also. So I sat through that particular meeting when मेरी हेमंत सर से completely बात हुई इस particular topic पे, what to do, what not to. So we came to a conclusion कि it's better that I target February, which is like quite suitable for me, क्योंकि जो courses मुझे opt करने थे मुझे उनके लिए भी chances मिलता. सो बट वही एक चीज़ थी, टाइम ड्यूरेशन कुछ भी नहीं था, एंड जब मैं अप्रैल में सर को विजिट किया था मेरे पास पासपोर्ट तक नहीं था. सो दैट वाज द कंडीशन, मतलब इतने वर्स सिनेरियो में मैं गया था, एंड 2-3 मंथ का ही था. बट सर इतना अश्योरेंस के साथ बोले कि इफ तुम कमिटेड रहो एंड पूरे चीज़ें डॉक्यूमेंट से लेके सब कुछ विद इन टाइम और ड्यूरेशन अगर हम लोग प्रोवाइड कर देते हैं, सो देयर इज अ श्योर श्योर चांस कि तुम्हें स्कॉलरशिप वगैरह लग जाएंगी एंड सब फॉर्मेलिटीज कॉलेजेस से लेके सब कुछ फुलफिल हो सकती है करके. सो विद इन अ फ्यू मंथ्स, मतलब मैंने अप्रैल एंड मई में ही मैंने ऑलमोस्ट सब चीज़ें कर ली थी. आइल्स के लिए प्रिपरेशन भी मैंने सर के थ्रू ही किया था, बट द फैक्ट वाज दैट कि मैं ऑनलाइन क्लासेस अटेंड नहीं कर पाता था क्योंकि मेरे जॉब का बहुत ख़राब सिनेरियो था. आई यूज्ड टू वर्क 12 to 14 आवर्स अ डे, एंड उनका टाइमिंग कुछ भी कंफर्म नहीं रहता था. ट्यूशन के टाइम पे यूजुअली मुझे जॉब पे वहीं पे रहना पड़ता था शॉप फ्लोर पे, सो मैं अटेंड नहीं कर पाता था. तो मैंने ये कंसर्न जब सर को बताया तो उन्होंने मुझे जो भी लेक्चर्स वगैरह थे वो प्रोवाइड किए थे, जिसके थ्रू मैं देन स्टडी वगैरह किया आइल्स के लिए. सो बेसिक तो मेरा यही था कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लिए ही टारगेट करना था, एंड हमने टॉप यूनिवर्सिटीज़ को ही टारगेट किया. सो मैंने स्टार्टिंग में 3 यूनिवर्सिटीज शॉर्टलिस्ट की थी जिसमें सिडनी नहीं था. आई टेल यू ऑनेस्टली, मैंने 3 यूनिवर्सिटीज जो की थी उनमें से एक नंबर 1 पे जो थी मेलबर्न, सेकेंड वाज ANU, एंड थर्ड वन वाज क्वींसलैंड. बट हुआ ऐसे कि जब मैंने तीनों के लिए एप्लीकेशन सबमिट की विथ ऑल द डिटेल्स एंड सब कुछ, सो मेलबर्न यूजुअली थोड़ा डिले लेता है, उनका एक 45 to 50 डेज का एक टाइम पीरियड रहता है, उसके बाद ही दे रिप्लाई. वेर एज सिडनी क्वींसलैंड वगैरह थोड़ा जल्दी कर देता है. सो सिडनी का तो बाद में आया, लेकिन जब मैंने क्वींसलैंड और ANU के लिए अप्लाई किया, सो ANU का आई थॉट कि ANU का मेरा होना चाहिए. ANU में मैंने मैकेट्रॉनिक्स के लिए अप्लाई किया था, एंड ANU में जैसे आपने लास्ट लेक्चर में देखा था अंकिता जो थी उसने भी ANU में ही अप्लाई किया. सो इट वाज क्वाइट एक हेल्पफुल चीज़ थी कि अगर वो भी वहाँ पे है तो मैं वहाँ पे रहूँगा तो हम दोनों को ईज पड़ेगा. बट हुआ ऐसे कि उन्होंने उस साल वो कोर्स डिसकंटिन्यू कर दिया मेरे एप्लीकेशन जाने के बाद, जिसके वजह से जो हमारी श्योरिटी थी कि मेलबर्न से भले ही आने को टाइम लग जाए लेकिन ANU से जैसे ही आ जाएगा हम लोग आगे के प्रोसेस में कंटिन्यू करेंगे. सो स्कॉलरशिप का प्रोसेस स्टार्ट होने के एक वीक पहले मुझे पता चलता है कि ANU ने वो कोर्स डिसकंटिन्यू कर दिया. तो मेरे पास एक हफ्ता बचता था जिसमें मुझे फिर से नए कोर्स के लिए अप्लाई करना था, वो भी किसी और यूनिवर्सिटी में, क्योंकि ANU में मैकेट्रॉनिक्स छोड़ के और कोई मेरे लिए सुटेबल वहाँ पे कोर्स था नहीं, क्योंकि मुझे मैकेनिकल बैकग्राउंड के रिलेटेड ही कोई कोर्स चाहिए था. सो टाइम पे फिर सर ने सजेस्ट किया कि यू शुड ऑप्ट फॉर सिडनी, क्योंकि क्वींसलैंड के तरफ से भी मुझे आ गया था कि मेरा एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड सेटिस्फाई नहीं करता है क्वींसलैंड के कोर्स के लिए. मैंने वहाँ पे मटेरियल्स के इसमें मैंने मास्टर्स इन मटेरियल्स मैनेजमेंट में किया था, तो वो वाला उन्होंने रिजेक्ट कर दिया कि उसके लिए जो बैकग्राउंड मेरा है मैकेनिकल का वो सुटेबल नहीं है. सो विद इन अ वीक हमें डिसाइड करना था कि कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए करें. देन सिडनी का मैंने एक थॉट रखा था, लेकिन वो ऑप्शन में मेरे बाद में था, बट उससे सुटेबल ऑप्शन मुझे अभी फिलहाल दिख नहीं रहा था, तो देन मैंने सिडनी के लिए अप्लाई किया. एंड जब मैंने सिडनी के लिए ऑप्ट किया तो वही था कि डेट्स स्कॉलरशिप के वगैरह आ गए थे, मुझे पूरे फॉर्म्स वगैरह फिल करके देना था. सो आई गेस 23rd या 24th लास्ट डेट थी स्कॉलरशिप के फॉर्म्स भरने की, एंड 20 को मुझे दोनों यूनिवर्सिटी से सेम डे ऑफर लेटर्स आए थे, विच वॉज फॉर सिडनी एंड मेलबर्न टू. तो देन फिर वह हमारा डिसीजन था कि हम किसके लिए ऑप्ट करें. सो काफ़ी फिर इंक्वायरी वगैरह करने के बाद एंड सर ने जैसे सजेस्ट किया तो सिडनी हमें ज़्यादा सुटेबल लगा, क्योंकि अनकंडीशनल ऑफर लेटर वगैरह और जो वो फैसिलिटीज़ वगैरह प्रोवाइड करे थे वो मेरे लिए थोड़े ऑप्ट थे। सो देन वी डिसाइडेड कि हमें सिडनी के साथ जाना चाहिए। तो देन उसके बाद हमने सिडनी के लिए कंफर्म किया हमारा, एंड उसके हिसाब से स्कॉलरशिप के पूरे डिटेल्स वगैरह फिल करके स्कॉलरशिप फिल इन की। अभी स्कॉलरशिप की पूरी प्रोसेस इतनी लेंदी रहती है कि हमें स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम हमारा फाइल सबमिशन सब कुछ इतना डिटेल्ड में रहता है वो कि हम समझ ही नहीं पाते। तो और मुझे एक ही दिन में पूरे सब डॉक्यूमेंट्स अरेंज करके 3 बंचेस में लगा के करने थे। तो मैं लिटरली सुबह 10 बजे से लेके पूरा उसके पीछे लगा था। देन शाम को 4-5 बजे लेकर रात को 10 बजे तक सर के घर पे रुका था, जिसमें सर ने पूरा हेल्प किया मुझे वो फिल इन करके 3 बंचेस बनाने में, क्योंकि अगले दिन वो मुझे मतलब सर को वो पुणे जाके सबमिट करने थे फाइल्स। सो वो पूरी कंप्लीट प्रोसेस हम लोगों ने एक दिन में कैसे तो भी कट टू कट करके की, बट आई वाज प्रीटी श्योर कि मतलब प्रोसेस कंप्लीट हो जाएगी करके। देन स्कॉलरशिप का जैसे महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट का है कि काफ़ी डिले में चल रहा था विथ इलेक्शन और सब कुछ जो आ रहे थे उसके हिसाब से। सो वी वर प्रिटी ऐसे एक डिलेमा में थे कि चीज़ें टाइम पे होंगी नहीं होगी, बट लकीली सब चीज़ें प्रॉपर प्रॉपर टाइम पे कंप्लीट हुई। एंड जब रिजल्ट्स वगैरह अनाउंस हुए तो रिजल्ट्स के लिस्ट में हमारे कुछ 5-6 स्टूडेंट्स थे जिनके नाम आए थे, जिसमें मेरा नाम 7th नंबर पे ही था कि अकॉर्डिंग टू यूनिवर्सिटीज़, क्योंकि स्कॉलरशिप्स टॉप 200 यूनिवर्सिटीज़ को ही प्रोवाइड की जाती है, और यूजुअली हम लोग जो कॉलेजेस टारगेट करते हैं वो टॉप 20 या टॉप 50 के ही रहते हैं। सो देर इज़ अ प्रेटी क्लियर चांस कि हमें स्कॉलरशिप लग जाती है करके। सो जब स्कॉलरशिप वगैरह लग गई तो उसके बाद पूरे स्कॉलरशिप के प्रोसीजर्स हमने कंप्लीट किए। एंड अभी रिसेंटली मैंने जो भी यूनिवर्सिटी के डॉक्यूमेंट्स वगैरह थे वो कंप्लीट करके, जब स्कॉलरशिप मुझे अलॉट हुई, मेरा स्पॉन्सरशिप लेटर सबमिट करने के बाद मेरा जो वहाँ पे एनरोलमेंट है वो कंफर्म किया, जिसके बाद मुझे सीओई वगैरह सब रिसीव हुआ। एंड अभी 2 दिन पहले ही मुझे मेरा वीज़ा मिला है यूनिवर्सिटी का, मतलब ऑस्ट्रेलिया का। एंड अभी जस्ट रिसेंटली मैं कुछ घंटों पहले फ़्लाइट्स और अकोमोडेशन का करके आया। सो लकीली सब टाइम ड्यूरेशन के अंदर उतने फेज़ में सब चीज़ें कंप्लीट हो गई। सो ऐसा करके पूरा एक थोरो एक ये रहता है, बट वही थोड़ा फार एक हेल्प मिल जाती है जिसकी वजह से सब चीज़ें हो जाती हैं। सो आई गेस ये पूरा एक कंप्लीट प्रोसेस था जिसके थ्रू मुझे जाना पड़ा सो एज टू गेट ऑल द थिंग्स। एंड हाँ, एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट डिटेल, मैं स्कॉलरशिप मतलब जब सिडनी के लिए अप्लाई किया था, सो सर के थ्रू एक गाइडेंस मुझे और मिला था कि अब स्टूडेंट अवार्ड रहता है हर यूनिवर्सिटी का, तो वो मुझे फिल करने को बोला था, जिसकी वजह से मुझे यूनिवर्सिटी से भी 20% स्कॉलरशिप मिली है। तो जिससे जो मेरा एक्चुअल जितना कॉस्ट लग रहा है टोटल, उसका 20% ऑलरेडी कम होके मेरे इसमें आया है। और फिर उसके बाद मुझे अपने गवर्नमेंट से अलग स्कॉलरशिप मिली, जिससे कम्प्लीटली वो ये हो गया। सो ऐसा करे कंप्लीट प्रोसेस था। सो ये थी थोड़ो जर्नी जितनी मुझे आई गेस मैंने शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम में की, होपफुली मैंने सब पॉइंट्स कवर कर लिए। सो इफ कोई और क्वेरीज वगैरह हो सो पीपल कैन आस्क फॉर इट। सर इफ आपको कुछ और कुछ ऐड ऑन वगैरह करना है तो।
No, no, I think that is fine, Prathamesh. Actually, even I had forgotten that you applied for Queensland also. So thanks for reminding. And of course, the ANU was not possible because they had cancelled the course. And, Prathamesh did get admission in the first choice of his university, which was Melbourne. But later on, he decided to proceed. Like I said, there were so many things to do. And, Prathamesh started also a little bit late in April. So the fact that we managed everything in, I think 3 months, 3 to 4 months, or, around that time, that is why we were completely rushed. But luckily, it has all worked out. And like he said, he just got the visa a few days ago. And, good, he's done with his flights and accommodation and all those things. So, yeah, that's great. So, same way, students see, what happened was that, you know, Prathamesh did come in late, but we informed him, yes, there is definitely still we can apply for you. But the thing is that, be ready for the next intake. And he was willing for that. He said, no problem, sir, I can go for next intake. And then, of course, one major thing I will tell you is that he was working so hard at his workplace that literally he had no time for anything else. He was working. I think his journey was around 50 kilometers away from where he is staying. I think his every day he was traveling so much, just like one holiday in a week. And on top of that, he did all the application process, like we said, scholarship process, then prepared for his IELTS also. While he was working, it was a very, very hectic time for him. And this is testament to his hard work and his commitment that he is on his way, he's on his journey. I said, like what I say to all the students, that uh, the time when you are going to apply, so like you need to prepare your documents, you need to do your English language preparation, and then make SOP, LOR, any other kind of things. So the same way I tell the students that this, like, maybe 3 to 4 months they are going to be really busy, but once you're done with your application, you're a little bit free to you have more time, you can manage things and all these things. So great, Prathamesh managed everything, and within few months or something, he will be leaving. He will be going to Australia. So that is one good thing. And then beyond that, let me just add another thing that same way for the students who are planning for next year or even beyond that, the entire process, even though you can do it in a short period of time, but ideally, if you want to, do it properly, because the thing is that, you need to do your English language, you need to prepare your documents, you might be working on all these things. So that is why our students, like, they usually start preparing 1 year before the previous intake. So if you're going in fall 2025, ideally you would start preparing in, say, June, July of 2024. And that gives you enough time to complete everything, to be stress free. So for that, like I said, we'll be starting with our new IELTS batch very soon for the next intake. And then just generally those students, who are planning for next intake or you have offer letter, you can get in touch with us also. So for this, let me just share our contact details with you students. You can see this. So, see, first thing is you can just scan the QR code so that you are added to our WhatsApp group. That is where we post all the updates for our, overseas education, scholarship, this, that, our seminars, templates, everything we post over there. For all updates, make sure you scan the QR code. And then if you want to get in touch with us, if you want to meet with us, you can call Sir on his number 989-232-9101. So he is available in Nagpur office. You can give me a call on 961982745. I will be at Mumbai office. You can send us an email. Email ID is information@coursescounselorsandcareers.com. And of course, you can, come and take an appointment, come and meet us in our office in Mumbai or in Nagpur. Of course, see, follow us on our YouTube channel, Instagram, and I'll share all those social media this with you so that you can connect with us. So all our socials, I'll just put them in the chat box so you can find over here. Okay. So yeah, definitely be part of our WhatsApp group, and also students, keep in mind that all these seminars, so those of you who cannot attend or you want to go through it again, we are all posting it on our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have posted one right now. Two more we will be posting in the next 2 days. And this Prathamesh's webinar also you'll be able to see again on YouTube if you want. Okay, so definitely make sure you see our YouTube channel as well. Okay. All right. So I'll just leave the details here. We'll take a minute and then we'll go into Q&A. So students, you have any questions, you can just put it in the chat box and we'll go through it, me and Prathamesh. Let's see, do we have some questions? So, I'll go right from the top. So we have Tushar asked which course Prathamesh got admit in. I'll just share his offer letter with you, Tushar, so you can see. So he is going for this Master of Professional Engineering course. Okay, in the mechanical specialization, Master of Professional Engineering. All right. Shweta says, congrats, Prathamesh. Wish you the best. Where did you do your diploma? Yes, Prathamesh.
Hello. So, actually, I did my diploma from Dattamege Polytechnic, which is in Nagpur only. And also, there are questions regarding my scores. So, I haven't done 12th actually. In 10th, I scored 85 percentage, and in diploma, around 83. And in engineering, I had around 9.13 CGPA.
I forgot
From
that as well. Prathamesh had a very good profile. So thanks for reminding Prathamesh. Pratik has asked, scholarships are provided only to universities ranked under top 200. Which ranking are we supposed to follow? So yes, this is QS ranking. QS ranking is correct. All right. Samruddhi asked how much amount of fund is covered. So it is 100%. So if you see his tuition fee over here, 88,160 dollars. So this entire tuition fee will be covered for Prathamesh. And I think this includes your award also, Prathamesh. Is that right?
Yes, sir. This is excluding the award. It was more after the award letter. It got reduced to 88. After
Yeah.
that, 20%. Then this
Yeah.
complete fees has been covered along with my health cover, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
$1,591,000.
Yeah.
And
So students, the tuition fee 88,160 plus health cover 1591. So the entire thing would be covered. Rupesh has asked, what about accommodation? Prathamesh, can you tell them about accommodation?
sure. So the accommodation is actually like a particular amount is given by the scholarship, which covers the accommodation and other facilities of the student. It may vary according to where you are getting your particular master's or degree from. If you are going to Europe countries, I guess it's around 8,800
Wait, I
per
think he's
year.
asking about how he's managed the accommodation, or I think he's asking about your Sydney accommodation,
It is
like how
Sydney
you,
accommodation.
yeah, like how
Oh,
you
so
found
the
it or something. I think that's
so
it.
accommodation there are some sites and the university also helps there. So we are about to rent a particular apartment. There are 3 to 4 students which are also connected through Nirvesar only. So we are renting a particular apartment there, which costs around 300 to $350 per week.
Yeah. Yeah, so along with Prathamesh, we have other students also who got selected with the scholarship, so they are going together. And for the accommodation and all, I think it's very helpful. The university website, they've got all the details. In case if you're asking something different, just post that also. I'll go through it. Okay. Jay says, I think Himansa is not in Nagpur. I want to know when he will be available. He is in Nagpur for sure. You can call him. Sanchi says, what is the criteria for getting government funding? So criteria is, Sanchi, you need to be below a certain income level, right? So that is 8 lakhs per annum. You need to be below that. And like Prathamesh, you need to get offer in a top ranking university. So at least top 200 rank university. These two are the most important factors. I want to know your percentage. I think Prathamesh answered this. Nimisha asked, Sir, I have applied for Ireland colleges, want to apply for scholarship. What will be the process? Waiting for offer letter. So, Nimisha, depending on where you stay, I request you to come to our office and we can tell you the process for that. So whichever city you are in, you can, or you can just give me a call after the webinar. I can talk to you, right? Realme asks which scholarship. So scholarship, this is from the government of Maharashtra. They are offering the fully funded scholarships to the students. So that's what we applied for. And with Sydney also, they give you a chance to apply for the Sydney International Student Award. And Prathamesh applied for that as well. I think he's got 20% reduction in his tuition fees. So he got the Sydney scholarship as well. I have a direct message. Mr. Shinde says, my son is doing MA Business Economics, wants to do PhD in economics. Is it possible for him for fully funded? Yes, definitely. See, one thing in terms of PhD, most PhDs are fully funded, right? In USA specifically, they are fully funded. And even if they are not, in case you are, meeting the criteria for our government scholarship, then we can apply there also. That's not a problem. Okay, so that is one thing. Arnav says, good evening. I have recently completed BTech in AI, but due to looking for MS options in AI ML, would that be a good decision or should I go for computer science masters? So Prathamesh, you want to take this question from Arnav?
Sure, sir. So, this would be like something we have to research first, that whatever, see, eventually the thing is that we have to end up in a good company so as to get a proper job, whether here or outside the country. That doesn't matter. But whatever, just like if I compare it to my particular course, so when I had the option, I looked at particular things, that if research was my particular thing to opt, or if this particular thing, so मेरा बेसिक वही एक था कि जहाँ से जॉब एंड प्लेसमेंट का ज़्यादा श्योरिटी वगैरह हो, मैंने उस तरफ ज़्यादा किया। इफ़ और मेरा मैकेनिकल से कुछ ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट है, मतलब मैं टूवर्ड्स आईटी सेक्टर नहीं जाना चाहता था, तो मेरा वो एक बेस प्रॉपर था। इफ आपका ऐसा पर्टिकुलर कुछ है कि आप उसी रिलेटेड कुछ करना चाहते हैं, जैसे आपका इफ सीएस के मास्टर्स के थ्रू है, तो कोई एक पर्टिकुलर कोर्स है जिसके लिए आप इंटरेस्टेड हो, सो यू कैन गो फॉर सीएस मास्टर्स। बट इफ ऐसा नहीं है, सो आप ए आई एम एल के लिए भी देख सकते हो। बट यूएस आई गेस एक बेटर ऑप्शन हो सकता है उन पर्टिकुलर कोर्सेज के लिए, क्योंकि वहाँ पे मेरे कुछ रिसेंट फ्रेंड्स वगैरह भी वहाँ पे इन्हीं कोर्सेज के लिए वगैरह गए हैं। सो आई गेस वो एक आपको रिसर्च ज़्यादा बेटर इसमें करना पड़ेगा कि दोनों में से आपके लिए क्या सुटेबल है, कि इवेंचुअली मास्टर्स 2 साल के लिए कहीं बाहर किसी और कंट्री में जाके करना, तो वो आपके पर्टिकुलर इंटरेस्ट के अंदर रहे तो ज़्यादा बेटर है। जैसे ये पर्टिकुलर कोर्स मैंने जो चूज़ किया प्रोफेशनल इंजीनियरिंग का, ये मैकेनिकल में है, तो मुझे पर्टिकुलर उसी इसमें ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट था, तो मैंने उसी हिसाब से उसको ऑप्ट किया। सेम ऐसा आपको जिस पर्टिकुलर फील्ड में ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट हो, उसमें ज़्यादा बेटर इसमें करें, अगर आपको एआई में करना है या सीएस में करना है। इफ वो आपका क्लियर है तो डिसीजन लेना ज़्यादा बेटर जाएगा आई गेस। एंड यूनिवर्सिटीज़ वगैरह तो यूएस में वगैरह काफ़ी अच्छी है, यूएस में है, लंदन में भी है। सो 2-3 ऑप्शंस आप वहाँ पे ये कर सकते हैं। इम्पेरियल में वगैरह भी सर के थ्रू काफ़ी स्टूडेंट्स गए हैं, एंड वहाँ पे काफ़ी अच्छे कोर्सेज ऑफर किए जाते हैं। तो एक बार आप जहाँ पे ज़्यादा बेटर इसमें वो चीज़ पढ़ाई जाती है, प्लस इवेंचुअली जैसे जॉब ही हमारा मेन ये रहता है एस्पेक्ट इस चीज़ का, तो जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज या फिर करियर वाइज जो ज़्यादा बेटर है, आप उसको चूज करिए, ज़्यादा बेटर जाएगा ये पर्टिकुलर डिसीजन लेने में कि मास्टर्स आपको सीएस में करना चाहिए या फिर एआईएमएल में।
Yeah, I'll just add to this BTech in AI. I'm looking for AI/ML. So, see, if you are in the AI field, you're interested in AI, I would definitely suggest you go there, AI machine learning, because first of all, US is obviously best option for STEM, and second thing is that it's a saturated field. A lot of students go for computer science. I think that is the most competitive program, most in demand program that students are going for. So if you're interested in AI ML, for sure, it's a good decision. I would say that if you're planning for next year, if you don't have work opportunities, that's fine. We can try for next year. Or, generally what I tell students is that don't rush right after your graduation. Try to have some or the other work experience because that will really help you later on when you are, looking for a job after you complete your master's. So, but yeah, if you want to go now also, that's fine. Rupesh says, do we have to manage? Yeah, so I'm guessing you're asking for accommodation, no? So see, in terms of accommodation, certain amount is provided as part of your scholarship for a living expense, and anything on top of that, that the students would have to work for. Okay. Is this Shruti? Fees. So the fees for Prathamesh, they are in Australian dollar. That's his in Sydney, so Australian dollar. Nimisha says, okay. Sanchi says, thank you. My pleasure. Shweta says, sorry if this has been answered. How do we get information? Are they available for other courses? So, yeah, see, any information you require, you can directly give me a call. So, I will just share my number over here in the chat with you. So, you can just, get in touch with me. No problem. You can send a mail or, call, WhatsApp, whatever. And yes, it is of course available for other courses. So we have students from variety of courses, not just engineering. So in arts also, in of course science also, and for PhD courses as well. So for all different courses for sure. Um, Shruti says, as you said, for government scholarship income should be below 8 lakhs. So how do we show? Do we have to submit ITR? Which documents? Yes, ITR is definitely needed. Along with that, see, there is a complete list of documents which are required. So again, those of you who want the specific information, please just give me a call after the webinar and I can share it with you. Realme says, what is the deadline for scholarship application for next year, both state and NCS? I don't know what NCS is, but see, for the state, usually it is in the middle of the year. So there's no specific deadline because it's not been notified yet. But we tell our students to be ready with the offer letter at least by March, April. Okay, because after that, anytime it can be declared. Correct. So that is one thing. Tushar says, sir, there are certain universities in USA which is good. I have in USC. Uh, if you're applying for funding, then it depends on your profile, depends on university also, but it has to be at least in top 200. Okay, so if you are having an offer letter or if you want to apply, definitely just get in touch. Based on your profile, it might be possible for you to, study in USC also. But as I don't know much, I can't say anything. But Arnav says, thank you. Can I contact you? Yes, yes, of course, of course. Anytime. I've shared my number on in this chat and on the screen also. So for sure, please get in touch. Uh, Realme says National Scholarship Scheme. Okay. Okay. Jay says income is considered for parents or students, same for ITR. Uh, yeah, so this is for everyone, parents and students. Okay. Again, what is your future plan? Do you want to do job or have you planned something? Yes, so Prathamesh, this is for you, your future plan. What have you planned?
Yeah, so after completion of my particular course, I was thinking to opt for job outside country only. So the professional course which I have opted for, gives me opportunity to build my side, especially in manufacturing sector. I have been interested and intrigued by that particular sector from the start. Also, I'd like to mention that when I was in college, I used to work for a formula team where I used to make student formula cars. So along with me, Ankita was also the part of the team. I was captain of that particular team in the year 22, whereas Ankita was vice captain, and we did secured AIR seventh in that particular year all over India. So that was a particular thing which made me interested in that particular field. Currently also I am employed as a part-time worker in a manufacturing sector, which is also through Nirved sir. So a friend of his a friend of his is manufacturing cycles, which is like a startup where we manufacture and custom made cycles. So I am working there currently after I left my previous job. uh, I had off for this like 5 6 months, so I do not want it to keep my brain, at a still particular position. So I opted for this particular thing. Uh, we work at a company named as ZAR. So we make bicycles which are customizable. So this was the particular thing I was interested in from the start. So after I opted for this particular course, I knew that I had to get in this particular sector only. So by as I complete this particular course, there are better chances to get a job in automotive sector, especially in manufacturing, and that is what I opt for currently. Obviously, within the duration of 2 years, there might be changes, but currently I'm matlab, trying to get invested in this particular thing only. So I hope that answers your question.
Yes, yes. Prathamesh is working in our in a startup right now. Again, he's in the core manufacturing field, and it's my friend's company. And I've heard a lot of praises about Prathamesh. So for sure, he is the right student you can follow and you can guide. Prathamesh, just generally, if students have any kind of queries, if they want to contact you, so where should they message you, like LinkedIn or something?
I mean, I can provide you my Instagram handle and my WhatsApp number here so that
Yeah, yeah.
they can follow me. Or no, if they follow me, they'll get to know that I'm leaving for Sydney the next month, so that
Yeah,
they'll get
yeah.
the insights also.
Yeah, yeah. If they follow you on Instagram, they will be able to see that the picture which I've put on the poster and the person is the same, is not an imposter. So
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir.
okay, so
So I'll,
whatever you want to share, Prathamesh, just drop in the chat.
yeah, surely,
Okay.
sir.
And Tushar says thank you. Yes, my pleasure. Shweta, thank you. My pleasure. Uh, my son wants to do MBA or masters. Which country should we apply? Fully funded. Again, see, those of you who want to apply for next year or beyond that, or any kind of guidance queries you need, okay, once again, I'll just share my contact on the screens. So please make sure you drop me a message or email or call or whatever. Okay, if you're in Nagpur, you can call on the number 989-232-9101. If you're in Mumbai, I'm in Mumbai office, so you can call me on my number 9619827435. Email ID is information at coursescounselorsandcareers.com. Email, website, our office location. And of course, like I said, follow our YouTube channel because we keep posting these videos. We'll post the recordings and any other helpful videos we'll be sharing there. We have our Insta handle also. And in the chat box, I have shared our social media links. So in case if you have not seen it, I will share it with you again if you want. Social media links I have shared again, so you can just find it there. Okay. Subhash Yusat says, "Good evening, sir. This is Subhash from Pune. Thanks for good initiative." My pleasure. And it's good that you mentioned you are from Pune. So, students, if any of you are in Pune, I will be visiting Pune in this month. Exactly in 10 days, I will be there on Christmas Day on 25th. I will be available whole day in Pune. So, if anyone of you are from there, I can meet you there as well. Okay. Arnav says, more inclined towards AI as it was part of my degree program. Thinking about placements, can I apply to both CS and AI streams? Because I'm not sure. See, for sure, you can apply in CS stream also and AI stream also, definitely. And see, this question is a good question. You said you're not sure about AI placement. So just today, in the afternoon, I had meeting with one of the students. She was going into a core field. She was into literature. And she said that, sir, I'm not sure, what sort of options are available in literature. So I always tell them that, see, first of all, if you have any kind of doubts or whatever, right? we prepare a list of universities and courses for the students. So, based on the profile, you can go into it and you can see what kind of information is given so that, you can make a decision. You can see the placement rate, you can see what the alumni are doing. And see, one tip I always tell the students is that if in your mind, you know that you want to study in whichever university or, some course that you like, please connect on LinkedIn with the students who have completed that course. They are the ones who can give you the best feedback. Okay. And then generally, if you're not sure about placement, see over here, like me sitting here, nobody can tell you that, whether you'll get a good placement or not, or you'll find a good job or not. As far as I know, situation, it is quite difficult to get a job, and there's a lot of hard work involved, even while you are studying. From our end, what we can do is basically, make sure you get admission into a good university in a good course of your choice. Second thing is, I can ease your financial burden by helping you get the fully funded scholarship. And then beyond that, see, if you are a good student, when you are there, you will basically navigate everything. You will have an idea about what to do, what not to do. But just generally to let you know, when you are applying abroad, if you are looking for employment, see, two things are most important. One thing is that do you have any work ex before, starting your course, so after, let's say, your graduation? And then second most important thing is that it's all about networking. Okay, so you're there, you are, meeting the professors, your fellow students, whatever it is. So the more people you know, the more events you attend, more connections you make, that is boosting your chances, that someone who will be able to help you for a job later on. Sometimes professors recommend you for certain jobs also. But yeah, these two things, you can keep in mind. And this is general advice for anyone, if you're looking to study abroad. Uh, yes, yes. Recordings within a few days, we will be uploading few more. Prathamesh also, his recording will be available. Yes. Yes, yes, for sure. Please, please do meet me. If you want to meet me in Pune, what you can do is just message me one day before on 24th. Okay, 24th, I will be leaving from here. So any appointments for 25th, you can come and meet me. Uh, Vendor office number, see, number is the same on the screen, students, 9619827435. If you want, I'll type again and find it there. You can call me over here. And Prathamesh has shared his number also, his Instagram also. And for that, you can get in touch with him. Okay, my number is also there. Prathamesh number is also there. And yeah. Okay, okay, great. Vikrant has asked Germany or USA, which one is the best? See, Vikrant, always, if you compare USA with any country, USA is always number one. Okay, and in terms of the STEM field, if you want to go into a different country, I would suggest you one which normally others don't look into, that is China. Okay, China has got world-class universities, cost of living is also low, and most students don't have it on their radar. So there are few universities like Shanghai University, Peking University, I think few more. I can't remember the name just now, but for sure, USA STEM field, China, keep your options open. All right. Thank you. Welcome. Meet you. All right. Fine. Fine. Okay, great. So, students, I hope that was helpful for you all. Make sure you are part of our WhatsApp group. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube channel so that whenever we have all these seminars and webinars, you are updated so you can attend, you can share it, whoever you think might be requiring. And beyond that, again, if you need any help, just get in touch with us. For Nagpur, it is 989-232-9101. Mumbai 9619827435. You can send us an email. Email ID is information@courses, counselors, and careers.com. And of course, social media links you already have. Okay. If you've not scanned the QR code, make sure you do so that you will be always updated with our initiatives. Fine. All right. So again, many thanks to Prathamesh who was here to share and to guide us. So Prathamesh, thank you for giving your time and we wish you all the best. Your journey is just about to begin. 2 years master's course. I'm sure it's going to be great fun because we are quite heavily pushing Australia. There is a lot of inquiry. Even though the immigration process and student process, it is a little bit tricky. It is difficult, but the rewards are definitely there. And I think all our students who have gone to Australia, they've really had a great experience. So, I'm happy, looking forward to what Prathamesh is, getting into, uh, or what his journey will be. Okay. Uh, yes. So, Prathamesh, again, thanks for your time. Anything you want to add for the students?
Yeah, thank you, sir. So yeah, hopefully our next meet will be from Sydney only
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
students.
I've not decided yet who it will be, but we will continue this series of overseas education. So, you know, if there is anything, make sure students you be in the group so that you will be updated. Fine. Again, thanks a lot, and thanks all 18 of you who have stayed here till the end. Make sure you join us again next week, next Sunday, 7 p.m. We will continue our series and we will have more students to guide you. Okay, so thank you everyone. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
Thank you,
Shubhat.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Arnav, iPhone, Jay, Nimisha, Prasad, Pratik, Rajendra, Ranupriya, Samiksha, Shruti, Suyog, Vikrant. Thank you. Thank you everyone. Take care.
Hello. Hello.
Yes. Yes, who's that?
Uh, yes, sir. My name is Subhash Shirsad,
Yes, Subhash.
and yes, sir. I am from Pune. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, when you are coming to Pune?
I will be there on the 25th. 25th, I will be there.
Okay.
So just one day before, drop me a message on my number and we'll fix a meeting.
Okay. Your number is that Sutade sir, sir. Yeah, I
Yeah,
joined the meeting. That's sorry.
I've shared it on the chat. If you want, I can share it again.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Is that fine? Yeah.
Yes, yes. No, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. Suyog has asked ITR required, sir, for no, no, not required, not required, Suyog. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Take care. See you next week.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.